Hi, I'm Lauren McGow. Welcome to the Grammy Go Show, where we inspire meaningful lives by understanding our role as grandparents. This is the Grammy Go Show. Welcome back to the Grammy Go Show, where we inspire and promote meaningful lives by understanding our role as grandparents. This week, I want to talk about the importance of the extended family. We all have them. I'd like to also talk about the role that they play as far as our grandchildren and their well-being. We all have extended families, and extended families are together. They participate in functions, the grandchildren's sporting events, holidays, things like that. I know it's a little more difficult when you don't live in the same city, but we can all make an effort because it benefits the grandchildren tremendously. Just imagine you're at a sporting event as a child. You're participating, and you look up in the stands and you see all of your family on both sides, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins. Just imagine how you feel when you're a grandchild and you're going over to one of your relatives' house for a family function. You know what's going to be inside. It's going to be a lot of fun and interaction. Just imagine what that does for them. They need that. That's very important to them. Then they'll understand that they're not alone, that they're all those people that support them at any time. Whatever the problem is, will be there for them. That's what it's all about. Now let's get to the point of how it helps our grown children. Just imagine, we're all faced with different circumstances and family issues because that's what family's all about. But when you're together, you can all work it out together. I can find out if I need to help them next week, get it all scheduled, and it works for everybody. We all get a chance to see how our grandchildren are with us and with our children. Everybody has a chance to help and give their valuable input. I learn from my kids every day. The things that I do, that they don't do, and that's how it's important, because the way we interact with our grandchildren is a personal thing. They come to me and they tell me some things that they don't tell their parents. That's why it's valuable, because I will always be there for my grandchildren, and I know you will too. How I'm proactive in staying in contact with my extended family is I get on the phone. I invite them to my functions. We've had some illnesses and things like that, and we talk to each other. You communicate with each other. And if you haven't spoken to someone in a long time, for whatever reason, that time is over. Time moves fast, and it's time to bring our families back together for our grandchildren. And with that said, I want to encourage you to get in touch with your extended family, even extended family that you've brought into your fold, that you've known for years, that you consider family, because it's really important. Time goes by too fast. Time is short. And that goes for myself. We all can extend ourselves and bring the family closer together. And now, the most favorite part of my show, the Grammy Go montage, where I get to share with you the most memorable moments with my grandchildren. Let's go.
Welcome to the Grammy Go Show. We're watching puppies today with Ryan. We're watching puppies today with Riley. And we're watching puppies today with Noah. And there they are. You can't see yourself? Why are you trying to see yourself? You think you're cute? Well, you are. I'm getting ready to go to the 7-Eleven. Say hi, everybody. Hi. Okay, here we go.
If you want it, you can get it at the 7-Eleven. Have you heard that one?
No, I haven't heard that song.
No!
What do you want?
No, I can't get candy.
Here we go. Ah. Wow, bye, Grammy Go.
We had such a great time walking down the street to go to 7-Eleven. All of us were together, and did you see how we were interacting? It was just a lot of fun. If you'd like me to show your videos about how you're with your family and your special moments, send them to the email below. I'd be happy to have you on the show. And now it's time for Questions from Abroad, where I send you questions and I read your answers on the show. First question. What's the most you've ever done for your grown child as a grandparent? Maria from Chula Vista says, good question. During the start of COVID, I had my children move in with me. They used to live in Portland. They both had jobs that closed. She was a bartender, he was a hairdresser. The baby was just getting ready to read. He turned 2, so they moved in with me. They were both able to get different jobs in totally different professions, and now they own their own home in Chula Vista. Now that's what I'm talking about. A tragedy that turned into a blessing for her children. That's what family's all about. Thank you so much, Maria, for sharing that with us. This one comes from Kevin in Los Angeles. He says, just having them spend the night and going to the park. And one time they were able to carry the cross for him. He hasn't been in their life a lot, but that's something really important that they'll always remember. That's the most he's ever been able to do for them, but that's made an impact on him and them also. Thank you, Kevin, for that. Next question. Have you been blessed with spending more time with your grandchildren? If you have, how? This answer comes from Miss Brock in Atlanta, Georgia. She says, I have 5 grandchildren. She has 5 children. Okay. This answer comes from Miss Brock in Atlanta, Georgia. I have 5 children, 11 grandchildren, and they're in their 20s. 5 great-grandchildren that live in other states. All of my grandchildren did live with me at one time or another because of my children and their issues, and I needed to be there for them. That's very important. She was there for her grandchildren. She said, we must step in as my mother did with my children. I steered off my path for many years, but my family was able to step in. My mother stepped in. None of my children ever went to foster care. My mother stepped in, my whole family stepped in, and all the children are doing very well today. Thank you, everybody, for your participation. And if you'd like for me to read your questions on air, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'll be posting questions weekly. Thank you so much. Today was about the value of the extended family. It was about how to reconnect by having a barbecue or going to a sporting event. Bring your family back together because it creates a larger foundation and support system for our grandkids and us. Until next time, see you later. This is the Grammy Go Show.